What about when kids say, hey, those guys should care about me? It's true. They should probably care about other people, but basically what happens when people have social difficulties is their thinking is a little bit flawed in that way. So they think to themselves, "Hey, people out there ought to care about me. They ought to play what I want to play. They ought to, invite me to movies. They ought to come to me and be my friend." And of course, we all want friends. We all want friends to come to us and want to be our friends. But sometimes they don't understand that you also have a role to play in this relationship. So just waiting for friends just to come to you, even though it's hard for you to reach out to other people to try to make friends, is not the way to get those friends. Because when you really think about it, if you are uncomfortable socially, uh, for other people to come be attracted to you as a friend, you have to put out pretty friendly vibes, right? I mean, if most people who have social difficulties don't necessarily put out friendly vibes, they don't necessarily put out unfriendly vibes, but they might put out vibes where it looks like they don't want to interact with you. So they might have their head down, they might have closed body language, they might look insecure, they might not be near other people, they might kind of hide in the corner a little bit. I've certainly seen that at our social skills center, where that will happen, where kids will pull themselves away because they're uncomfortable. So that doesn't really say, hey, come friend me. I'm going to be a good friend to you. It also makes me think that that person is really expecting the other person to do a lot of the heavy lifting. So that means that they're waiting for them to text them. They're waiting for them to invite them to the movies. They're waiting for them to come up over to them and socialize with them in different ways. And so what we really need to do is kind of flip that script. So where people who have social difficulties need to understand, no, it's not just that they're supposed to come to me. I also need to be interested in other people. I need to care about them. So, in order for other people to care about you, then you need to care about them. And that's sometimes where they kind of miss a little bit. And it's not that they're not kind, wonderful, caring people. It's because they have their own interests and they have their own things that they're interested in, and the only things that they care about without really thinking about other people. And that's that perspective taking that many people with social difficulties struggles with. And so it's something that we need to constantly like flip the script. So people say to me, like I had a teenager just the other day say, well, she doesn't really talk to me very much, talking about this one particular friend. And my immediate sentence is going to be, well, how much do you talk to her? Because again, it's that mentality of, I really don't want to go out and make friends. I want friends just to come to me. And honestly, that's a bit of magical thinking. It's probably not going to happen that way. And so we do need to make sure that there is that script is flipped so that they understand you also need to put in the effort. You need to care about them. You need to reach out to them. And it's a risk because sometimes they might not, they might get rejected. And that's just part of it, as it's true with the other person. They might reach out to somebody and also get rejected. So that's just part of the risk of friendship, I guess, in terms of what we need to do. But again, that not only do they need to care about you, you also need to care about them in order to really be developing that back and forth friendship. So I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please hit the like button, hit subscribe. We're going to be doing a lot more videos on how to help children, teens, and young adults improve their social lives. And if you'd love to leave a comment, I would absolutely love to hear from you.